All right, let's dive into Jay-Z's The Black Album.
Oh, yeah, this is a big one.
It really is. Not just another album, it's a cultural landmark.
It is.
And what's really fascinating to me is how it was framed as a retirement project, but it's so much more than that.
Right.
It's like a philosophical exploration of legacy, mortality, and the anxiety of success.
You're right on. Those themes resonate way beyond just hip-hop fans.
Absolutely. And that's what we're going to try to unpack today. So imagine being at the peak of your career
Yeah.
and choosing that moment to say, I'm out.
That's a statement right there.
It really is. It's a power move that sets the stage for something truly special.
Totally. And it all starts with that title, The Black Album. Stark, bold, and it just screams finality, like a period at the end of a sentence.
I always thought of it like a black hole.
Oh.
Yeah, it pulls everything in. All the different sides of Jay-Z's artistry. Street hustler, philosopher king, you name it. It's all swirling in this potent mix.
That's a great analogy. And you can't fully grasp that title without understanding the context. It's 2003, Southern rap is exploding, 50 Cent's making waves, and there's this massive shift towards bling and over-the-top production in mainstream hip-hop.
It was a wild time, no doubt. So
Yeah.
here you have Jay-Z, already a legend, saying, I'm out, right when hip-hop is going through this crazy transformation.
Right.
It's like he's saying, I'm defining my ending on my own terms.
Exactly. And even if he didn't fully retire, that framing just adds so much weight, you know?
Absolutely.
Like you hang on to every single word because it could be his last.
And those lyrics, man, they're so dense. You've got triumph and humility, ego and vulnerability all mixed together. He's at the top of his game, but he's not afraid to show his scars, his doubts.
Exactly. Take the opening track, December 4th. It's presented as an autobiographical journey, but it's also incredibly existential.
Oh, yeah.
He's tracing his life, but he's also asking these huge questions about fate, purpose, like the very nature of his existence.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one line that always gets me. So if you see me slipping, just know that my mind is working.
Ooh, good one.
It's like he's letting you into his headspace, showing you the constant hustle, the strategizing, the never-ending grind.
It's that duality of Jay-Z. Right at the top, but he's still grinding, still aware that success is fleeting.
Right.
And that tension, that's what makes this album so captivating. We see it again in What More Can I Say, where he's boasting, but there's this underlying self-doubt. Like he's asking, is this it? What else is there?
I find that so relatable.
Yeah.
He's wrestling with what it means to be great, How do you define it, hold on to it? We all grapple with that, no matter what we do.
It's a universe struggle, not just about hip-hop, but about our human drive to achieve, the fear of losing it all, the search for meaning.
Yeah. And we haven't even talked about 99 Problems yet.
Oh, man.
That's a whole other conversation.
That one's a monster hit.
It is. But it's also so much more than just a catchy hook. It's masterclass storytelling, social commentary, all wrapped up in this infectious beat.
It really is. And, it points to this larger theme we say throughout the Black Album, resistance. Not just against the cops, as the song literally describes, but against any system, any obstacle trying to hold you back. That grit. It's the refusal to be defined by outside forces that makes the Black Album so powerful.
You're right. It's like he built this fortress of self-belief, brick by brick, rhyme by rhyme.
That's a great way to put it.
And you can't talk about the Black Album without talking about the production.
Oh, absolutely.
It's insane. Kanye West, Pharrell, Timbaland, the Neptunes. It's like a who's who of hip-hop royalty.
A real all-star team.
Each producer brings their own flavor, and yet it all fits together so seamlessly.
I think that actually strengthens the album's narrative.
Oh, how so?
Because it reflects Jay-Z's evolution. Like, the sonic diversity mirrors his own personal growth.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Give me an example.
All right. Take Lucifer, produced by Kanye. Dark, distorted samples. Minor key melody. It's haunting. Almost sinister,
Yeah, I get that.
It's like you can feel the weight of Jay-Z's internal struggle as he's dealing with morality, ambition, all the shadows that come with success.
It's like the music itself is battling those demons right alongside him.
Right. And then you've got something like Change Clothes, produced by the Neptunes.
Completely different vibe.
Total 180. It's smooth, breezy, almost like a celebration.
Yeah.
It speaks to that theme of reinvention, shedding the old skin, stepping into something new. And that shift, it's deliberate. It mirrors Jay-Z's journey.
The sonic shift.
Yeah, his journey of growth and transformation.
I see that. It's like he's saying, yeah, I have my demons, but I can also evolve. I can find joy even in the midst of all the chaos.
Exactly.
Which brings us to the sequencing of the album.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's pure genius.
It's so well done. That track list, it's not random at all.
It's not.
It's a carefully crafted journey. It starts with reflection, builds to defiance, then it dives into social commentary, and ends with this feeling of, like, unfinished business, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like there's more to come.
It's like a perfectly paced movie, peaks and valleys, tension, release, all building towards this powerful ending.
It really is.
And I love how he ends with, my first song, like a mic drop.
Oh, the perfect mic drop.
This chapter might be over, but the story isn't finished.
Right. A sense of closure, but also like a lingering sense of possibility.
I love that. It's not a period, it's like an ellipsis.
Exactly. And it's not just the structure. The Black Album pulls from so many different influences and creates something totally new.
True.
You
Yeah.
hear the classic hip-hop storytelling, the 90s braggadocio, those soulful
Yeah,
samples.
saw that classic Jay-Z.
But then there's this deeper, almost philosophical layer. He's wrestling with some pretty heavy stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Success, authenticity, the compromises artists have to make.
I know exactly what you mean.
Like on Moment of Clarity.
Oh, yeah. There's almost a Socratic dialogue happening in the lyrics. He's dissecting his own motives, questioning the compromises.
That line, I dumb down for my audience to double my dollars. It's like,
It's brutal.
yeah, brutally honest.
Mhm.
But it starts a conversation about art, commerce, the pressure to conform. Like, what compromises are we willing to make?
Right. What's the price of success?
And it's not just about music.
No, not at all.
It's about legacy. What do we leave behind? How will we be remembered? These questions, they resonate way beyond the music industry.
It's Jay-Z at his most vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
And in doing so, he invites us to grapple with those same questions.
Yeah.
It's not just entertainment, it's thought-provoking. It makes you look inward.
It's a sign of a true masterpiece, don't you think?
I think so.
It pushes you to think differently.
Challenges perspective.
It expands what art can be.
And the Black Album does that perfectly. It shows Jay-Z's growth as an artist, as a person, and it's influenced hip-hop in a huge way.
Yeah, it's huge. Think about all the artists who came after who tried their own farewell albums, like Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah.
they're all building on what the Black Album started.
Lending personal stories with social commentary, pushing the boundaries of what a hip-hop album can be.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like the Black Album gave everyone permission to be vulnerable, to look inward without losing that street cred.
Right. It proves that honesty and self-reflection can be powerful.
It changed the conversation about hip-hop.
Mm-hmm.
It showed that hip-hop could be more than just bragging and partying.
Right.
It could explore the complexities of life.
So someone listening to the Black Album today, maybe for the first time,
Yeah.
what's the takeaway? What makes this album still relevant after all these years?
I think it challenges us to think about our own legacies.
Oh, interesting.
No matter what we do, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
what will we leave behind? What impact will we have? How will people remember us?
A call to action.
It is. Be intentional. Create something meaningful.
And it reminds us that even at the top, there's still room to grow.
Yeah, success isn't the end. It's a journey. You never stop learning, never stop evolving.
Man, that's deep. Like Jay-Z saying, here's what I've learned, now go write your own story.
Exactly. The Black Album is a masterclass.
It is. Storytelling, self-reflection.
Artistic innovation. It's a blueprint for living with purpose, for leaving your mark on the world.
Well said. I encourage everyone to go back and listen to the Black Album
Yeah.
with fresh ears.
You'll always find something new, a different layer to uncover.
A new question to think about. Until next time, keep diving deep.